What you saw in the thumbnail was not fake. This is an infinitely expandable flush piston door. It's modular, gorgeous, and pretty fast. Yeah, there's a decent amount of input delay. That's because I have to have all these repeaters. Also, what's even greater about it is it's 100% positively spam proof. Like, it'll do some goofy things, like, oh my gosh, oh no. You just gotta trust the process. It's 100% green proof. Alright, before we can go do the tutorial, you need to understand some more things about this. So this is what it looks like without anything at all extra to make it look nice. And it's powered from the bottom via these redstone torches. You do need these target blocks, otherwise it won't power the torches. And so pretty much what this door is it's just a bunch of these guys stacked like side by side. And obviously you do need slime and honey next to each other, otherwise they'll get stuck and it just won't work out. If you have just one, you don't need to have the torch here, but I just have it there to show you. You don't need to have the torch. However, you do need some sort of power going into this block directly. This block right there that I'm like literally inside of is a block that powers everything and will get it started. Alright, for this build, these are the materials you're going to need. 4 redstone repeaters, 6 redstone torches, 13 solid blocks, 2 pieces of obsidian, 1 target block, 3 pieces of redstone, and then 2 slime blocks and 2 honey blocks. That is how much you need for one module. Although, I'm just thinking, wait, but this module only uses 4 honey blocks. However, I made this the way, for example, this is 48 blocks long, so however long you want the piston door to be, that's how many stuff you need. So you just take all these resources, and for my door, you multiply it by 48. See, for each block, there's 2. Yeah, it works out, I promise. And then, you are also going to need extra repeaters for, getting the signal actually there, so that way everything powers at the same time. And you're going to need lots of extra redstone dust, but that changes depending on how you want to power it, and other stuff like that. This stuff here is just how much resources it takes to make the module, not how much it takes to power it. So just keep that in mind as you're building this. To build this, you're going to need a 2 by 8 by 6 hole for this, with some extra space down here for the redstone line that actually powers it all. Alright, first you need to know what you want to build. So how big do you want it to be? Each module is 2 blocks wide and will only remove 4 blocks. This can only infinitely expand in that direction, and also that one too, but whatever. And these are 2 modules right here. So this is where the redstone is, this is where the blocks that will drop out are, and this is a different module just right next to each other. And then obviously the ground will actually just be grass, whatever you want it to be. You won't see this, but I just have this here for the example. This is where the blocks will be whenever they're retracted. This is where they are whenever they're extended. Here is where it gets powered. The 3rd block from the back is where it gets powered. So now let's actually build it. I would highly recommend taking a screenshot right here to reference in the future. To build this, you're going to want to start out 3 blocks away from the back of the hole that you dug. So right here. First off, a 3-tick repeater, and then another 3-tick repeater. Place a block coming off of the back-facing 3-tick repeater, and then a redstone torch. Same thing, block, redstone torch, block, redstone torch. This should be touching where the ground is going to be once it's actually, turned into a door. Next, you're going to need to build a block here, 2 blocks here, and then redstone here. Facing forward, which is going to be right here, is going to be where the blocks actually drop out from. You need a redstone torch, repeater, block here, and then another redstone torch. This redstone torch is going to power the piston that pushes the blocks upward. Hopefully you're still following. And then you're going to place a block on top of the 3-tick repeater, a 2-tick repeater. It should be turned on from this redstone torch, and then an observer and another block. And then you should be done with the actual redstone part. Sorry, forgot to say this while recording, but you are also going to need to have your redstone torch. Now you need to place the pistons that you know are actually going to do stuff. So place a block here, and this piston should be on top of your observer. Keep in mind the observer should be facing that way. Then place a piece of redstone here on top of this piston, and then place a piece of obsidian there. Now we need to actually build the blocks that are going to appear. So get your slime/honey. My inventory's a mess. Block here, and then so if you're building this in a long line and there's going to be another one right here, you do not need to place obsidian here. But if you're building it against a wall, like I am in this case, obsidian here, and then block here. And then, if you're building it against a wall, obsidian here, obsidian here, obsidian here, obsidian here, and then because there's not honey blocks here, I'm just going to break this out and place it with obsidian. Now, the last and final step, place a piston right here. This is what it should look like. This is it completely unpowered, keeping in mind that this is 3-tick, 3-tick, 1-tick, observer facing that way, 2-tick, and everything else. Don't forget this piece of redstone here and the redstone there. Oh! Don't do what I just did. Don't do what I just did. That's a big oopsies. Okay. Intermission of oopsies that can happen while you're building this. You have your blocks on top, right? You need to place an obsidian or some sort of immovable block right there. Otherwise, it will do that. So, yeah, lesson learned. Don't whine to me about it doing that in the comments, please. And then, boom. You should have it done. Boom. That should be it. Let me know if you're having troubles building this in the comments, or if something's going wrong. Whatever it is, just comment. I'll do my best to answer. Thanks.